He is probably the most famous YouTuber on the planet. Mr. Beast. Okay? Oh, well over 100 million fucking followers. Dude's a fucking beast. Okay? He used to be big. Obese. And in the last year, he's lost a lot of weight. Now, he's 6'3". Okay? I don't really know what his weight is, but he lost a significant amount of fucking weight. And he tends to lose more. He want to get yoked. Now, Mr. Beast, I'm nowhere on your radar. I know I'm a small little channel. I'm nowhere on your radar. But I am a certified personal trainer, and I'm getting certified in other areas. I'm keeping on the wrap right now because I want to get certified first before I start diverging all the information. But what I can tell you is this. You are very active, young man. You're 11 years younger than me. And you're doing the right thing. I know you make millions on YouTube. Millions. You work well over $100 million. You make millions on YouTube. And when you make that kind of money, a lot of times lifestyle choices and habits dictate how much weight you can put on and or lose. You travel the world, you do a lot of things, so you stay pretty active, but it's the food. You can never outrun a bad diet. Either you got to do more activity to burn off those calories that you are consuming, or cut back on the calories that you're consuming and keep the activity high. That's how you lose weight, right? Now, I know you want to get yoked, so here's my advice. If you're doing a lot of cardio, it's hard to put on muscle because cardio, believe it or not, is the king when it comes to losing weight. It will put you in a deficit faster than anything else. That's why we preach activity, right? You have to cut back on some of the cardio that you're doing. Don't eliminate it. Just cut back on the amount that you're doing. I think you're averaging 12,000 steps a day, which is good. I average somewhere between 6,000 to 12,000 steps a day, but I do a lot of resistance training. That's weightlifting and stuff like that. So when it comes to me wanting to put on muscle, I have to cut back on the amount of days that I do my cardio. And what I do, I lift weights. I try to do about 45 minutes to an hour of weightlifting, then I end every session with 30 minutes of cardio. Mainly a moderate walk. I only jog really once a week, and that's usually on a Friday, my last training day of the week, right? So I will focus on, if you want to build muscle, I say the body fat you're holding right now, which is somewhere close to about 20%. For your height, I say you can probably get down and be extremely healthy at about 17, 18% body fat, okay? And build muscle within that body fat percentage, okay? I would say try to add at least 10 to 15 pounds of lean muscle tissue, right? So I would do what we call a body recomp right now. I wouldn't try to lose no more weight. I would just do a body recomp, all right? And I would focus on lifting weights no more than maybe 4 times a week. I'll do an upper-lower split, right? And I'll do cardio, say, on my leg days. Well, upper body, I'll do cardio leg days, no cardio. Upper body cardio, legs, ain't no cardio. And then I would devote 1 day to just cardio. And I mean, like, no running. You do not want to put yourself in a severe deficit now because you have lost a lot of weight. I believe if you try to lose any more weight, you're going to find out that it's going to be harder because as you lose weight and as you start to trim away your body fat, the body goes into survival mode because everybody has a set body fat percentage point that the body is happy in. The taller you are, you can get away with having the higher echelon of keeping that fat percentage on your frame. So I'll give you an example. The average male ticks between 15 and 18% body fat. I'm 5'11". So for me, I can get away with coming down to about the 15 to 16% threshold and live there and be happy there. You're 6'3", so you're a little bit taller than me. You can get away on the upper end and stay fit because you can put a little bit more meat and muscle on your frame and be at a healthy, a little bit of a higher weight and be healthy. You can get away with that. So I say around 18% for you, 17, 18 will be your sweet spot. Now, if you were trying to do bodybuilding, you can get down to about 12% and be killing it. Me, I can get down to about 10% and I'll be all right, but it'll be hell, right? But we don't want to talk about bodybuilding and that stuff there. I will shoot for what you're at. 20% lose, I'll say about maybe 5 more pounds of fat if possible, if you can do that, or do a body recomp, fill out with muscle, which would knock down the body fat percentage because you're building more lean tissue, and stay at 18% while holding on to some muscle, and then just live there, be happy there, just maintain doing what you're doing, and you'll be fine. Now, when it comes to building muscle, you can do it in a deficit. It's a little bit harder, but you need to up your protein for that. Or I will work on a slight surplus, a very slight surplus, no more than maybe about 150 to 200 calories, a very slight surplus, while keeping your activity a little bit high and focus on more muscle building stuff. So I'm proud of you. This is an example that all of the fat YouTubers need to look at. The wealthiest man on this platform, most likely, lost that amount of weight. I'm gonna assume you lost at least 100 pounds, and close to, if not, in the last year. That is very amazing. That's a transformation worth praising. Emily Reeds and all, yeah, they 500, 600 pounds. Guess what? If they just cut out a meal and just walk for 15 minutes every fucking hour, they will drop 100 to 200 pounds in a year as well. Because the fatter you are, it's easier to lose weight. And then once you get around your genetic set point for body fat percentages, it gets harder. You have to either increase more activity and keep your calories the same, or decrease more calories and keep your activity the same. And that's hard to do. But they can do it, they just don't want to. Mr. Beast woke up and said that he was tired of being fat, and he did something about it. So, Mr. Beast, hats off to you, my guy. But if you want to start building some muscle mass and doing things like that, you're going to have to cut down the cardio a little bit and focus on more weightlifting. And I'm not saying you got to go heavy, because that will put a strain on the nervous system. Going very heavy, that's a motor pattern that really taxes the nervous system, your sympathetic nervous system. It's going to be already taxed anyway because you're adding more stress on the body. So it's going to tax the sympathetic nervous system. All right? So you don't want that to get too wonky, because your cortisol will be high all the time. And that is not good if you're trying to put on muscle, because the stress hormone kills testosterone. It suppresses testosterone. Testosterone is needed to help put on muscle. So you don't want to get that out of whack with either or. When you suppress your testosterone, estrogen or estrol in men rises, and that's a no-no. All right, you don't want that to get too fucking high. It's a lot that goes on. So when you lift weights, moderate weight, nothing too heavy, some to where you can bench and put on some muscle in your chest, do some flies, put on some meat on your shoulders, do some shrugs. You don't have to really worry about deadlifting, but deadlifting is good to build the spinal erectors of the back. It's a full body exercise. It attacks the hamstrings and glutes. But lightweight, light to moderate with a lot of reps. If you can do some with 15 reps, it's time to increase the weight. Even when you curl. If you can do more than 15 reps, it's time to increase the weight. You want to go to 30. You don't want to overwork the joints, ligaments, and tendons. But I don't want to get off topic of all that. I'm pretty sure you have your own personal trainer. That dude probably is telling you what to do. I'm just giving you some advice if I was training you on what I would try to focus on and what I would do. So, once again, keep it going, Mr. Beast. That's amazing. It's good to see YouTubers of your caliber taking charge of your fucking health. We need many more of you out there to do that if we want the world to fucking change and get back on the right path. So, now, with that being said, I gotta get out here. Today is back day for me. Deadlifts. A lot of them. So, I'm gonna get out here and go do that. And, live stream night, guys. Once again, gonna be open mic. Anything's up for discussion. And next week, I'll get back to some of my normal content with a little bit more fitness advice in there as well. And I'm looking forward to the channel, where the channel is going. But once again, man, congrats to Mr. Beast. You guys, go check out Mr. Beast. Go follow Mr. Beast and watch the amazing transformation as well. Because I'm going to be keeping eyes on it, man. I'm happy. That shit, that's what we want. We need more of that in the world today. You guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. And I'm out till the live stream tonight, guys. Peace.